Now the warrior robots in disguise are in their own action-packed Transformer comic, on sale now from Marvel Comics.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special video showcase we're going to once again be returning to the Marvel UK Transformers comic. What we're going to do in a second, we're going to do a very quick review, flicking from cover to cover, stopping at anything that's interesting, like the letters, pages and adverts, and then after that I'll come back to the beginning. I'll go nice and slow over all the text. You'll probably have to use your pause button, but you will be able to read the comic for yourself. That's an amazing cover. I'm just going to stop and really appreciate that with you guys for a few seconds. And this is issue 115, and it came out on the 30th of May 1987, a weekly comic, and it was 32 pence. So we're literally, they're signing up loads and loads of different stories, but it's all starting to come together a bit like Target 2006. This is part 3, and we've switched our attention and focus to Ultra Magnus now, who is on Earth, and he's basically just reflecting initially what it was like on Cybertron. As you can see, it's Simon Furman, so it's a UK comic. Well, it would have been a UK comic exclusive at first, and he feels what he thinks is a tremor, and then he goes off to help the humans, because that's exactly what the Autobots obviously always do. He saves the one that's trapped in the burning bus, and then they basically have a nice chat. He introduces himself and he's explaining the difference between the Autobots and Decepticons. Let's stop very briefly just to have a quick look at this. Again, brilliant artwork for the first 4 Scramble City Combiners. And again, I know I pointed out, but if this is the first time you're reading one of these with me, the English error that was on with the Combaticons, you can see Bruticus is missing his head. Right, back to the story. So it switches to Cybertron, and Ultra Magnus is begging Rodimus Prime not to go, but of course they do, and we already know that him, Cup and Blair are on Earth at the moment. Ultra Magnus is still with the ladies, and they come across what they think is a forest fire, and he basically is going to sort of set up a roadblock to stop the fire coming out. But unbeknownst to him, one of the humans has told another Decepticon, and again, that's a great piece of artwork there, who happened to be Galvatron, where he is. There we go. Right, we can read that in a second if you want to. What we've got here then is the letters page, and I know that people like to read this, so pause. There's your first 2, and then pause. You can read that one as well. We've got some really proper 80s retro things here. Look at this. I personally had so many of them. They were so much fun, and that just shows really how dated these comics are. We've got the B story of Inhumanoids, which is still a Stan Lee story, because remember, it is a Marvel comic. That's a few pages long. We've got the advert for next week. We've got Robo Capers, which is a bit of fun. If you want to read that, you can pause it now. And then finally, we've got the UK's version of G.I. Joe. We referred to it as Action Force. So there you go. There's some adverts for some toys there. Brilliant. That's the review. If you want to read the comic, I'm going to be nice and quiet, and here's your opportunity. Okay, there we go. This concludes issue number 115. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.